Hello everyone, hello YouTube. So first of all, I was accepted to join an interview of a PhD scholarship I applied for. I had just one day to prepare myself. I did my best in preparing myself. I spent a whole day just preparing and understanding what I wrote in my research proposal. But to be honest, the morning in the day of the interview, it was supposed to start at 9 a.m. I find out that the Google Meet link they sent us was broken. So, to be honest, I was happy that I assumed that the interview will be, let's say, postponed. Since I wasn't prepared and I was strongly believing in that I'm gonna do very bad in this interview. But after half an hour, they sent us another link. And honestly, I didn't have the courage to join. So I missed the interview intentionally because I was strongly believing that I'm not prepared. Yeah, the subject was out of my specialty. This is the first reason. And secondly, I had just one day to prepare myself. So I couldn't prepare what I wrote in my research proposal. So I had a lot of things mentioned there, but I had no idea what does they mean. So I was afraid of that embarrassment when they asked me a question that I'm supposed to know because I wrote about it in my research proposal, but I couldn't. And as I said before, ChatGPT helped me a lot in writing this research proposal. That's why I wasn't understanding it. So that's good. Another than that, autumn just started. So as you can see, I switched to my let's say my autumn clothes. That's good. We had a good, let's say, summer. Then now I'm ready for the cold weather. So after I did miss this scholarship, I find that there is another scholarship that the deadline of it would be in 7th of October. So I have maybe the next 10 days to prepare a research proposal and apply for it. I'm assuming that I'm gonna do so. Also, I did watch the second season of Wednesday. I like very much this series. I was looking for it. I know that the second season should be published in this year, but I forgot about it. And when I find out that it was published in August, I think, and all the episodes are published, I obviously watched it and I enjoyed it very much. Another thing I did is when it comes to the home update, I helped in painting or let's say putting the kitchen cabinet in its place. I did this yesterday. It took me a lot of time to do this, to be honest. Also, there is something interesting that happened this week, which is boredom, let's say. So boredom was the key to switch, let's say, something in my mind, because just maybe before 3 days, I think, I was very confused about my life and what should I do next. Currently, I'm not doing any client's work as a graphic designer, and I wasn't accepted to any abroad PhD scholarship. I don't have a job, for example, in my field. So, and I'm living at my parents' house. I'm looking forward to live by my own standards, because I like to be in control of my environment. I don't like messy things and these kind of things that my family members keep doing every day. You tend to make a plan, then they suddenly come to you and say you should help us in this and this and this and this, and they do it all the time. I can't focus. I need that private space in which I can focus, or I can focus, yeah. So, as I said, this boredom pushed me to stay, let's say, even doing nothing, just thinking. And it isn't that easy thing to do, to be honest, because we are used to, when we feel bad, to distract ourselves, maybe watching videos, or doing anything. You do anything other than just stay and do nothing. So I just stayed and kept doing nothing, and obviously my mind started imagining about what are my scenarios, what I did before, what am I doing, what can I do. And I made a whole plan for the next 6 months. I made it in my head, so this is the first time I did something like that. I usually tend to write, in my copybook, a mind plan, something like this, but this time I did it all in my head. And to give you a resume of what I decided. So my current plan was to work as a freelance graphic designer. while preparing to obtain a PhD abroad, or if not, obtain a PhD that will, or let's say pass the PhD exam here in Algeria, that will happen maybe in February 2026, if not before this. The problem is that I reached a point in my freelance graphic design career in which I am not longer capable of designing. But let's say the burnout reached this point. So to work with local clients, I can never do this again, to be honest. And I said in previous videos why. And for me to work with international clients, obviously the path I have is to work in websites like 99 Designs, which is the first preference that I had in my mind. I have an account, but when I see my level of design, even though I have 5 years of experience, to be honest, I still believe that I need to develop my skills much more. So I have to pose, for example, or at least spend let's say invest at least 2 months or 3 months in learning while I'm applying in 99 Designs, learning new skills like digital art, image manipulation, and things like that. Plus, I'm the type of person who is, to be honest, slowly when it comes to working, or I think in my life, but specifically about graphic design, I'm slow in generating ideas, and maybe because I'm a perfectionist, I don't know, but my mind works this way, and these platforms require someone who think fast and create solutions or designs very quickly. Of course, it is a skill I can develop by doing a lot of designs, but this is the problem. Since all my next goals for my life are about my professional career or my professional background as an engineer, electronics of embedded systems engineer. That's why I want to pursue a PhD abroad or a PhD in Algeria. So I was thinking, like, how about instead of me working as a freelance graphic designer, how about I develop my skills in my specialty, which is electronics, and work as a freelance electronics of embedded systems engineer. This is the main point or idea. And right now, I'm seeing that I want to pursue this path. After 15 days or a month, I cannot, let's say, guarantee this, because I'm the type of person who make plans, but keep, let's say, tweaking them in the way. When I face something new, or new idea comes, or I don't know, I mean, the situations or this world change a lot. So the goal is to make plans, but keep changing them. So the current plan is this, but I never managed to make a clear 6 months plan into the future. This is the first time that I did something like this. So yeah. Other than that, the app that I talked about, which is called Boo, I obviously removed it because my intention was to post some of, let's say, short clips of my YouTube videos, and hopefully people will click on them and will want to see more, so they will see them in my YouTube channel. But that didn't happen. I learned that people in these type of applications, they are feeling lonely, and they want to chat, or maybe, I don't know, maybe they just want to post pictures or videos about their dogs and cats, and I don't care about this, obviously, or talk about dating, and yeah. So there is nothing for me in there, so I removed the app, and let's say, removed my account too. Other than that, I think I wanna also start posting in TikTok. So the idea is for me to create all my videos Friday morning, then schedule them, the YouTube and TikTok videos. So I'm gonna create 7 videos a week. 4 of them will go to YouTube and 3 to TikTok, or vice versa. 3 to YouTube and 4 to TikTok. So I can have the whole week, the other days other than Friday, to focus on pursuing my plans, as I said before. I think that's it. This is how my week went.